Live from right field on the south side of Chicago. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox.
Major League World Series Game 7. We gotta get to the funds. We on our way up, just trust. Baby, we winning, they throwing no runs. Baby, I'm saying.
On the hill for the White Sox, Davis Martin.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. Here's George Springer to start it off.
The designated hitter, number 4, George Springer.
Springer tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Here's a 1-1.
Ball that side.
Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Nathan Lucas in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Ball, that's inside.
And that skips into dirt. Strike on the inside corner. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Mydroff whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Hey. Ball 1.
That misses. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab, Eric Lauer.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound and be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. On the line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Aye! Swings through that. On the ground. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So up next, Munetaka Murakami. He's got some power, no doubt. And
Ball
that
one.
misses. Ball one. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Everybody's going to be safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Now here's a flare off the bat, and foul ball. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. My drop. The runner at third. Hayes on second. Murakami at first with no outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And Siggy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
All loaded up. Edgar Carroll digs in now. Top of the zone for a called strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
To the right side, Clement. Throw to first in time. And here is Sosa to the plate.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head to the second on the south side. It's the White Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Addison Barger. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson, the Sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That just misses. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance and brings it in at the wall.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Digging in, Miles Straw entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a 1-2. That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Throws to first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got him swinging. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Feel like Nick throwing cannons down the field. I'm a wild loud. Step up to the plate, no hesitation. I'm a wild child. Crowd control.
We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, number 41.
Murray.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Ball one there. And that one almost hit him. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Derek Hill stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Hill measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now. Usually in center field, but today starting in left.
Ball inside.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Ball 2.
That's too low. Ball 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Raise the stakes time, and I'ma make the climate change to straight lightning. From they side, we ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control like Poseidon. Now,
top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Batting in, the shortstop, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Takes a swing. Appeal down to 3rd. And he held up. That's a little bit low. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
The catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Here on the south side, set for the bottom of the third, Chase Mydra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Clement settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, number 21, Austin Hayes.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Clement over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
For the White Sox, the first baseman, number 5, Munetaka.
So up next, Munetaka Murakami. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And 1-2.
Outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. On to the 4th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. That one missing inside. Just off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Outside, that's a ball. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Grant Taylor, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And another ball.
Ball 2.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
1 out man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
So the tying run at second just missed.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Springer around third. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Davis Martin is done, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. New pitcher for the White Sox, Chris Murphy.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Go-ahead run on base. Addison Barger, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. This one in the dirt to second. He is safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. And that just misses. Up the middle, my draw. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Miles.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Miles Straw now at the plate.
Oh,
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right back to him on the mound. in plenty of time. The first, that ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Braden Fisher. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Miguel Vargas struck out swinging his first time.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Fought off foul. Gets under it and pops it up. Clement moving under this one. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Edgar.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Edgar Caro.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's ball two.
Here's a high chopper. Clement. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1.
Sending them shots up that 5, 5, 5, 5. Let them fly.
Back here on the south side. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Hey!
On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. One away here in the fifth.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. Fly to left his first time.
Oh, upstairs.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a breaking ball misses outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but too many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering misses, ball 3. And that's too high, ball 4. And a go-ahead run is on base.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 so far. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Pinch hitter coming on, Tyler Heineman. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Liner snagged at first.
The back number 4. Designated hitter, George.
Go-ahead run is at third. Here's George Springer.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's the strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The next offering misses. Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 4-1.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there.
Out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chris Murphy gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now,
The White Sox going with a new arm, Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down, Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And that one sliced foul. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Gilbert, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Got him looking. Out number 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the White Sox 1. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Fluhart.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So now it's the White Sox DH. His first at-bat was a strikeout. The other way, and that's a fair ball. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next to the White Sox, the center fielder,
Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. You know,
Nope.
these White
Outside.
Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Not even close there. Ball 2. And that one wrapped foul. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 25,
Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Straighten him up a little bit. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering upstairs. There's a strike. That one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So they're down to their final out. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Maidron. Swinging a bouncer. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.